And here's Evan Nielsen. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now, can they get him away? And he's straight offside. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Messi. Played with finesse. And the ball is out of play. Still goalless. And it's Shevchenko. Oh, easy pickings there. Christie. And here's Mbappe. Clipped into space. It's a goal kick. Oh, that's a key interception. Jimenez. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Xavi, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Oh, well played, well played. Krupi. Xavi. Son Heung-min.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that was very necessary. Van Dijk. It's Camavinga. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Jimenez. And Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko! Well, there's your superstar!
Well, this is what he lives for, Peter, to make situations like this his own. And it's no surprise he's delivered yet again. Superb.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Mbappe. Mbappe. Good, strong midfield running here. And it's Messi. He's found some space. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Jimenez. Son Heung-min wins the duel this time. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe, chance for a shot! And that's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Camavinga. Now that pass has been well intercepted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's made its way to him. Evan Nielsen! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
The pass has gone astray. Shevchenko needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Adli. That is good alertness. Has a look and plays it forward. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And he's quick to return it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they can counter here. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now he's got space here. Christie. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
4 added
Well, the
minutes
run has been sold a
indicated.
little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Changes him with that pass. And it's Jimenez. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Shevchenko. Number 18, Mbappe.
This is mission accomplished. The most yearned-for piece of silverware in the national game, and it belongs to them.
Yeah, what a superb day for everyone involved, Peter. I'm firmly in the belief that you can put all the cups up there, but the one you want to win is the league, your bread and butter. And if you end up on top of a league like this where, you know, there's a lot of competition, then you deserve to be champions.
Well, it's a feeling you got to taste, Jim.
I did indeed, Peter.
And that is a good note on which to end.
I'm not complaining.
Please put your hands together, everyone, and give our boys a round of applause for a job well done.
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and
Hello,
quite a
everybody, and
contest
welcome
ahead
to
of us.
today's match.
This really is a
Everyone,
feel-good
please
football
welcome
match.
our players.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. This one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. Miley. And it's Tonali. Elanga. Guardiola. Quality ball. That's a good ball out wide. He's gone forward.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And it's Shevchenko. Messi. Spread out to the left. Sané. That's going to go a long way. So what can they make of this? Looking to play him in. Elanga. Alexander-Arnold. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And it's Tonali. Elanga finds himself offside. Rodri tries to play it through, and he's in on goal, and he's managed to get free. Here comes the cross, and that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Xiao. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Aimed beyond the defence. Great vision. That It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. And he is dashing away. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Number 11.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Strong running down that left flank. Hall. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Messi. That's Guardiola. Sané. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Shevchenko. Mbappe. Now it's Sané. Guardiola has it in a wide position. Oh, great leap! That's another chance! It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Number 18, Kylian Mbappe.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That is good alertness. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Gordon. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Osula. That has been slung wide. Thinks about the shot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pinches it off him. Oh, there's a probing ball. Elanga. Oh, good climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 9, Wissa. Substitution.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That's going wide left. And it's Camavinga. He's looking wide.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Hall. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass just didn't quite work.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So we have
Number
movement
3,
on both benches.
Lewis Hall. Coming on the field, number 23, Jacob Murphy. Number 33.
And they've got rid.
Substitution in progress.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's Mbappe.
There will be 3
It's a
minutes
really
added
well-measured
time.
ball. And the number on the board is 3. Wissa. Gordon. So that's it. It is all over. So the perfect end to the season, the feel-good culmination around which the supporters can gather with appreciation. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, we're effectively seeing the culmination of all the work you put in for a whole campaign. I really appreciate the fact that both sides, despite the end of term feeling, went at each other as if it were day one, and in my mind, it was the right result.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Hello and welcome for the first time this season
Hello,
on this
everybody,
most
and welcome to
anticipated of
today's
days
match.
in England and beyond. It's the day English football is back, football at its most exciting, most intriguing, its most unmissable. It is the game of margins, the game of thrills. It is the league we all want to see. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So here is the big moment, and with us for it again, Jim Beglin.
Well, Peter, world-class managers and players wherever you look, and the style that makes it the world's most exciting league. It's hard for really good innovation in the game these days, and yet we have...
Getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Rodri. He's going for goal! Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate...
Chance! And he should have made them pay.
Šeško deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rodri. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Hoisted in. So it is still 0-0. Ambitious ball here. Mbappe. Diogo Dalot. Manchester United are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Half an hour played now. Guardiola. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance for a shot! And he has his goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
After 33 minutes is number 17, Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's put everyone's minds at ease. Now they can focus on the rest of the job at hand.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, good take and a good... And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Manchester really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. This looks promising. That's tidy. Šeško! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's headed upfield. Right, Shevchenko. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. So straight into the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start.
Oh, he's all alone, and he shoots! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
That's a shade optimistic. Shevchenko being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Cunha finding himself in space.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field, number 24.
Menu.
Son Heung-min. Number 8.
For sure. Dorgu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wriggles his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Clipped into space. A header! And it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution on the field, number 16.
So we have movement on both benches. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Substitution.
Great ball and he's in. Decent chance! And he's stuck it away. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
The goal scorer.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Son Heung-min. Good play on the left-hand side here. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, shooting chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Camavinga. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught this time, surely! Well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Menu. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Ahmad. Big chance! It is close, but that is the last of it. That is a very, very tidy start. Reason for great satisfaction, great optimism ahead of what we are sure will be a very competitive season. Shevchenko, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today.
Please put your
You look
hands
back on the
together,
game then,
everyone,
Jim.
and give our
Well, they
boys a
look as
round
if
of
they mean
applause for a
business,
job well
Peter.
done.
I was quite keen to look at this attack, and they've revealed themselves in scary fashion. They look very much in working order. Impressive start, and it looks like they can...
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies
Hello, everybody,
and
and
quite a
welcome to
contest
today's
ahead of
match.
us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Stood up well to it. Tevez! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 32, Carlos Tevez.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Delivered. He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Rudoni. Oh, sweet feet. And he whipped. Impressive jump. No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Akanji. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Gets a good foot in there. Grimes.
Coventry always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Tevez can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He is just caressing the ball. He slings it in. That's a decent clearance. Oh, it's a great ball hit. And the shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Very nicely done. Oh, important interception. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Onyeka. Now Rudoni. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rudoni plays it short. That's put paid to the danger.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Onyeka. Passes short and sharp. Out towards the flank. And the referee has signalled for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is 2, but still, all things are possible. So straight into the second half. Chance! And it's there! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
A case now of complete control. That's a sharp pass. Akanji. Guardiola. Now Mbappe.
Manchester are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Rodoni. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Plays it across. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Corner it is. They've played it short. A header! Oh, good stop by the keeper. Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he'll shoot here! That is decidedly lacking. Akanji. Guardiola. Knocks it into space. And the ball is out of play. Grimes. Oh, good-looking ball. He's through here.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
So time for
Coming on the
change.
field
And this
is
one has been on the cards for a
number
little while.
29.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Guardiola. Platini looking to add to his goal. And it's Michel Platini. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Dembele, very much a player of the moment. Opts for safety. Dembele. Rodoni.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, can they get him away?
Added time.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, such a clever touch. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
This is a hard one to
Tevez
take,
picking up the
but
Man
we'll
of
be
the
back
Match
stronger.
award, and no
Won't we?
surprise. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
So things are underway. And he is dashing away. And here's Dembele. Comes under pressure and it's come loose.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Ronaldo. Good ball, good take. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's having a shot! They've scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
After 19 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's played in low. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's looking wide. Chance here to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. He's in a great position here, and it's Rice. And he welcomes it in. Havertz! And he should have made them pay.
Havertz has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Messi. Haaland. And this is Ronaldo. He's having a hit! Oh, incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Out of play for a throw. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that's another throw. Haaland. Now it's Rabiot. Rabiot. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rabiot simply refused to be outdone there. Mbappe. And it's half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. And we are back on the way. Mbappe! Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Madueke really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madueke with the short one. Here comes the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Odegaard. And here's Madueke. And that's been drilled in. Deftly away. Xavi, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Havertz. Nicely spread. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Ronaldo. It's Rabiot! Off the post! But he's left disappointed.
Rabiot certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Rabiot.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 22, Eduardo
Capuyi.
Substitution in progress.
Rice. Xavi does well not to be outdone there. Camavinga. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Haaland. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Saka.
This is the time you need that pace.
Saka. Oh, this is a very good run. Great chance!
Saka made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano
So we have
Ronaldo.
movement on both
Coming
benches.
on the field is number 20, Kane. Substitution.
Vardiol. Zubimendi. And here's Havertz. Havertz touches it back.
And that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Lovely pass, but can he... Big chance! That's put paid to the danger. It's going wide left. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Now this could be a chance. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely bit of skill. Zubimendi. Ødegaard. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Trossard.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
There you have it.
Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement. He gets into that right half space, and he loves to occupy that zone and then just look to play from there. And he could well be a standout star.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, nicely intercepted. Wirtz. Nice control. And he's whipped. Oh, good climb! And he's done it! And we have liftoff! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking to play him in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Haaland. That has been slung wide. Very nicely done. Good spot, that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van Dijk. Now it's Gakpo. Can he get it through? Robertson receives it in a wide position. And he thumps it clear. Robertson delivers the ball. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Oh, it's Dembele.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Rabiot. Now that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
After 31 minutes is number 9.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Robertson showing good feet. And he whips in and a header! And one more try! And he's stuck it away! Into the lead once more! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Liverpool with the lead. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Space for him to turn and look. Christian goes for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is one to watch.
Is number 7, Cristiano
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Looking for options for movement. Robertson.
There will be 3
Heaven
minutes
wins the
added
duel
time.
this time. Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. That's the end of the first 45. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's
So
been a
it's been
wonderful
even
watch,
so
Peter.
far.
I'm not
Which
complaining.
way will
The
things
goals
go in
just
the
seem
second half?
to keep on
Ours,
coming.
of course.
It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Substitution in progress.
So it's back to business. Oh, good-looking ball. Gravenberg. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. Wirtz! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Wirtz certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Guardiola. Rodri, spread out to the left. Sané. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gravenberg.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There was just too...
Great chance! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with...
Shot a goal! And that's a sharp finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Minutes is number 10.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Gakpo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Spread to the right. Jones.
Liverpool clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, some astute defending there. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now the delivery. Oh, good effort. It's a goal. And the comeback is complete. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 9.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Coming on the field.
I just think this has been a lesson.
So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rabiot for Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quarter of an hour played. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in a great position here. Dembele! He's scored! It was an absolute certainty. He just had to. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Vitz. Now it's Isak. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Gakpo. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And there's one of the players of the week. And it's Dembele. Tries to play it through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Dembele is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Liverpool have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. And here's Haaland. That's going wide left. Haaland! Hits off target and by quite a way. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Nicely spread.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Now that's well seen too. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly... Can he finish? And no mistake. And this is getting better and better. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game.
It's... Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Wits! He slings... Isaac! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Some more shooting chance! And yes, it's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Messi. Ronaldo is onto this. And this is Rabiot. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Robertson with the clearance. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that...
He will be livid with himself. Claudio. Heaven. Rabiot does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's destined for the flank. He was under real pressure. Shapes to shoot! And he's following up! It's a goal! Haaland at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
The goal scorer after 77 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
After 83 minutes.
And that really is so impressive.
Lionel Messi. Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So oh, it's come off the upright. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Mohamed Salah. Jones has the space to scheme. Oh, such a clever touch.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been won straight back. Played out towards the right wing. Mbappe. Haaland.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. Haaland. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
This is a hard one to take.
Thoughts on
but
what
we'll
we've just
be back
seen?
stronger,
Manchester
won't
really
we?
were...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't... And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. He's having a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Nicely weighted. Oh, shooting chance! There it is! And we have liftoff! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Is number 10.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Van Dijk. Now Mbappe. Looking for the run. Not a hint of offside here. Haaland is flagged offside. And he's being shifted off it. Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's having a hit! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping! And another try! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Manchester are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now, can they get him away? This looks promising. Skims, tries a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Southampton really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Vardiol. And it's Messi. Here's a man in form. To Rabiot. Played out to the left flank. And that was asking for too much. And he's there to belt it away. It is a corner, good chance. Southampton are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. He's in a great position here. Xavi. Dembele. And it's Rabiot. He's a sharp little ball here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Southampton have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
We are into stoppage time. That's going wide left. So a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Substitution.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Heaven. Your impression so far, Jim?
Manchester have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by great home support, but they need something to go their way pretty soon, Peter.
Messi. Now Heaven. Played back to the goalkeeper. Now that looks a decent ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Substitution in progress.
Southampton are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Guardiola. Xavi. Van Dijk. Messi is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never in trying to stop him.
Now it's Haaland. Dembele. Haaland, great chance! And a neat finish! And with the match slipping away. They have hauled themselves off the canvas. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
We're looking at a different game now.
Manchester really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Donnarumma claims comfortably.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Field. Number 12, Rabiot. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Eduardo Camavinga.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Messi.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Can he get it through? Now there's a Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano
So a bit of a
Ronaldo.
revolving door here.
Coming on the field
Lots and lots of
is
changes.
number
Kane
20,
getting the call here in what
Kane.
can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
That's a decent clearance. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right shapes to shoot! Goal! The first significant strike. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Southampton make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Mbappe looking to receive it in space. Downs. Harwood Bellis. Quarter of an hour played. Searching pass he's played there. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Good ball, good take. Shot, surely! Oh, it's come loose. Rabiot, Van Dijk, and Guardiol, Messi, Guardiola. And it's Van Dijk. Messi. Always onto this. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Downs. .30 gone. Stood up well to him there. Rabiot. Here's Haaland. Now this could be a chance. Looking for options for movement. It's gone for a throw-in. Delivered from distance. Cleared without hesitation.
Manchester truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, well measured. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's definitely on. And the shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
After 43 minutes is number 13.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Spread out to the left.
1 minute added time.
And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be...
Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. Aimed beyond the defence. There's a look up. Header comes in! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Downs. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi. Mbappe. And it's Xavi. Spread to the right. That's the throw. Downs. Played out to the left flank. Over to the other side. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Knocks it into space. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cleared away. Harwood Bellis. That is a great pick out. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to clear it. And it's made its way to him. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Downs. Pass somewhat off target. He's found a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give...
There's the whistle. Dembele. And it's Messi. There's the shot! Downs. Well seen. Saw that coming. Mbappe. Good, strong midfield running here. Picked out brilliantly. And he's there to retrieve it. Van Dijk. Now Mbappe. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Harwood Bellis. That's destined for the flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Threads one in. Thinks about the shot. Messi. And it's Dembele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Haaland going forward.
Might want to be careful there.
Downs. Tries to pass it through. And he's taking no chances there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Heaven cuts out the pass. Dembele. That's Rabiot. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Haaland. Dembele. Haaland. Xavi, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yep, it's a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Dembele! Oh, some tackle that. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, at least
That
the
was the
defence
first
can
half.
look back on a job
hope the
pretty
boys
well
can
done
turn
so
it up for
far,
the
Peter.
second.
I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That has been slung wide. Now here's the delivery. Messi. Here's Haaland. Now what about a counter-attack? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving forward. Threads one in. Messi. Van Dijk. Now this could be a chance. Messi. And it's Rabiot.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ups him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Rabiot. Here's Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Downs. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Downs. Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams. Downs. Great ball, and he's in here! And he's cut it out. And he's there to get it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's a smashing touch to get him away.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has been cleared. Played with finesse. And that is as far as it goes. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Good read, needed to be. Mbappe makes a dash for it. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. That's destined for the flank. That's good defending, very good defending. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, this is a great position. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Chaldry. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that was vital.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Well, there's one of the players of the week. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dembele. Played out to the left flank. And he's heaved it away.
Leicester genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack. Variation, unpredictability, you know, that's always key to success.
Now it's Daka. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's nice. Reed, shot a goal! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Rabiot clears without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
So it's been even so far.
So nothing
Which
to
way will
report
things
so
go in
far
the
on the
second
goals
half?
front.
Ours,
It's not a
of
bad
course.
game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Thomas. Mavididi. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Vestergaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep. And he shoots! And that's in! It is the pick-me-up they all longed for! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Erling Haaland.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's picked out the run. Thomas has it out wide and in space. Spread out to the left. Now it's Mavididi. The cutback. Lovely feet. Goes looking wide. And it's Winks. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that's gone loose. Oh, nice touch. And this is Reese having a shot!
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 10. Mavididi. Coming on the field. Number 30. Number 9. Jordan
Ricardo
Ayew.
Pereira with the
Number
clearance.
28.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to...
Goes for a shot! And that really should have been that.
Cristiano Ronaldo really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substitutions taking place.
Yeah, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Leicester have the chance to go the other way. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's taking no chances there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Shifted into the flank.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Daka. Now it's Ayew. Looking to play him in. Ricardo Pereira receives it in a good position here. And it's turned away. Xavi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award,
Unlucky,
and
lads.
no surprise there.
Let's hope for better luck next time.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies
Hello,
and
everybody,
quite a
and
contest
welcome to
ahead of
today's
us.
match.
This really is a feel-good football match. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just leaves. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. That's going to go a long way. Flings in across. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Well, there's the clearance. Haaland. Distributed tidily. Vardiol. Rabiot. It's a really well-measured ball. Dembele. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now, can they get him? And he shoots! So we're still where we started right now. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ouattara. Thinks about the shot. Shoots! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, such a clever touch. Here comes the... Oh, good! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this... It's Dembele! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
And that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Dembele, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Messi. Messi! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Hopes for safety. Jensen. Ouattara. And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe. And it's Van Dijk. Now Heaven. And it's Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Knocks it into space. He's onside. An instinctive delivery. And it's hoisted clear. He'll try from distance. Messi! From another planet! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
And that is all they have time for. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seats, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The
That's
midway
the first
point of the
45,
game.
and we're
I've
well
been
on
left
top.
almost breathless
Let's look
here,
forward
Peter.
to more
This
to
is
come in the
frantic
second
stuff.
half.
45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The teams separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Messi. Xavi. Dembele, certainly one of the players of the week. To Rabiot. Dembele, looking to add to his goal. There's the header!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Heaven. Guardiola. To Messi. Guardiola. Jensen.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Ouattara.
Brentford really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Mbappe. This might spell shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Xavi. Rabiot. Cristiano Ronaldo, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is
Shot a goal! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Rabiot. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Eduardo Camavinga.
Vardiol. Now Heaven. Vardiol. Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. Now Heaven. Camavinga. Vardiol. Spread out to the left. And he cuts out the supply. Over to the right flank. Xavi. Camavinga. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Cristiano Ronaldo voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
What we like to see.